Right guys, Rapids here, welcome to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about just some stuff that's going on in WWE right now. Let me just open up the notepad real quick. First thing first is, just to get this straight off the bat, in my eyes, because you know, he's one of my favourite wrestlers, and you're going to be like, oh, why is he your favourite wrestler? But Steve Slater, why he's underrated. I loved him in the NXT season 1, you know, him and Justin Gabriel when they were tag champs was good, the core, the Nexus, everything. Just thought he was quite underused. Now that he's finally on both brands, well, I think it's kind of pushing more towards SmackDown now, but he's still technically on both brands or not on any brands. But he was given the opportunity to be a part of the tag tournament for the new Silver Penny Blue Strap title, which in my eyes is better looking than the Raw one, but there's a chance to change. They could have gone in a whole new design. I can understand maybe keeping the product the same, but I think it still would have been better to have a new belt instead of following Raw. But I can understand, you know, keeping product same. Yeah. So he was told, well, he can't contend for the women's title, so we'll give you a shot at the tag team title, or the tag team title tournament. So if he found a partner by the end of the night, he would be in that tournament. And then later on, he had the segment with the Miz but the Miz wasn't listening to him. He was on about Indiana Jones and all that crap. Then there was the Arn Anderson bit where Arn Anderson was like, "Oh, so I'm not your first choice. Bad mistake, kid." And then walks off. Then behind him, you know, it's on Heath Slater, and they're like, blah blah blah. Oh really? You do that? And it turns it's Rhino. You know, so hopefully, I just hope like that doesn't become a thing where Rhino's just gonna gore him. Cause like honestly, I think it could be kind of cool. It could be a better version of Slater gear in a sense. So hopefully, yeah, that escalates onto something bigger. Pretty much. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. I was thinking something in my head. Oh yes, and that's another thing. He has to win the tournament to get a contract, so therefore he has to win the titles. Which, with WWE booking an American Alpha, don't think so. But it's good that they might keep the storyline going with Heath Slater being on SmackDown/Raw or no brands, in quotations. Next up is, after the show, there was the Miz shoot, again quotations. Apparently it was scripted, but in my eyes I feel it was more in the fact that they had an idea that when they were going out there what they were meant to say, but they had freedom to say like what they want about that topic, if you understand what I mean. So it was like, Miz, we want you to talk about the IC title and Daniel Bryan, and then Daniel Bryan will pick up on the fact about Daniel Bryan was told, we want you to talk about the Miz's in-ring wrestling style. So they had an opportunity to say what they wanted about that topic, keeping it involved with that topic. And Miz brought out one of the most passionate, like, just fulfilling promos that's really made him, like, he's gotten over, he's gotten over for saying that because it is so, it's like, he's right, but then again, Daniel Bryan's right. So, and just in my eyes, you know, The Miz, great promo, great mic. I want to say it was a bit of a shoot, but now I want to say it's not. But sure, we'll wait and see what happens. With that, the next thing is the Women's Championship. The Carmella heel turn. In my eyes, it looked like a double turn to me. Which I don't know what really to say about it. It's a double turn, but it wasn't the best of ones. Because I think they were acting like, oh, no, Nikki Bella wasn't on the heel team. She was the face when she came back. We don't want you thinking about that now. She was not a heel when she came back. She was not involved with that heel team. You know, they're trying to be like, right, she's back. Be happy for her. She's a face. You know, so yeah. The one thing that I had in mind, I thought they were gonna do was with the women's title. It was like, we're gonna have a tournament and we're bringing back blah blah blah, blah blah blah. We're bringing back Nikki Bella in the tournament, and she'll walk out. But then again, I feel like the Eva Marie thing was meant to happen, even though she like the suspended. I still think she got suspended naturally because they wouldn't make fun of their own kind of like their own wellness policy. That is a very strict and serious and quite fragile place to try and bend the strings of when cutting a promo on it, because you don't want it to make it look like a joke. Next thing is, next thing about that is I think that thing with the British Isles thing was meant to happen, and this is a person who replaced her. She was like, "Oh, you're back, you're ready. Oh, go on out," replacing her. So yeah, I think that was meant to happen. The Carmella heel turn, I think, is gonna be good. She's not the best heel in the world, but it might get her out of that end zone cast shell she was in. She was known as that. Oh, that's the person who was with End Zone Cast back down in NXT. She needs to get out of that and into her own new thing. Like, look at Dana Brooke. She's now Charlotte's bitch, pretty much. And now look at Alexa Bliss. She, like, people aren't thinking, oh, that is Blake and Buddy Murphy's manager. They're thinking, oh, this is the woman that's being the protege of Natalia, is the next future up and comer, like Natalia. Like she's following in Natalia's footsteps, or she's just overall Natalia's bitch. Yeah. Anyway, this will probably be split into 2 parts. One released whatever day this goes out, and then one released the next following days, because my internet speed isn't the best, so I want to kind of cut it in 2. So this has been Rapids. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment what you think about the whole situation with the Miz is, about Heath, about Nikki, about Cameron. Please don't tell my